us your name and title?
So my name is Hyunju Kang, and I am the dentist at KCS Health Center.
What are the unique challenges you face as a healthcare provider in getting patients to access healthcare in this region?
I think for the patients here in this community to get access to the dentistry and the health center, I think there is two things that are a little bit hard for them. One is, do they even know that it exists? So the availability of the information being out there, and the second is, do they know if they're qualified to receive the services that we provide. So those two things, and of course we are targeting Korean population within this area. So are they familiar with what kinds of, just the language barrier from that. So I think that was two indications of some difficulties they might have.
Good answer. What are the ways that you must cater service to serve this specific community?
To cater this community, it would be obviously being able to communicate with them. They specifically wanted a dentist that was able to communicate in English and in Korean. That would be the major aspect of that, I believe.
And how do you guys collaborate and collectively work to ensure successful care?
One of the unique things about this center is that since we have the primary care, the behavioral services that we have, and dentistry, we are able to have meetings and actually talk about certain cases and communicate within the center on specific patients. So they get, I think that's a real big benefit because the different providers are able to communicate within and provide the best care for the patients.
And what are the challenges? Actually, never mind. How do you feel the community perceives your organization?
I think they have from what I have experienced from the patients, they really appreciate it. They're like, oh my goodness, this is something that I've been trying to get as treatment, and you're providing that for me, especially because one of the major things is, of course, the monetary aspects of if they can afford it or not, and they come here and they're able to get those treatments that they need. So yeah.
So what is your job and why do you do what you do?
My job is a dentist, so I do what I do because that was, I think, for me, I wanted to contribute to society in a way that I think I would be most beneficial, and that was one of the goals that I had, that can I give an impact to society with the abilities that I have that are not that many, but I think being in dentistry was one of the best things that I could utilize my brain to give back to community.
So can you recall any accolades or awards, and if so, comment on them? This can be specific to you or in general.
One of the accolades I received 2 years ago was actually the 4th year of dental school. We have about less than 70 students per class, and we had sort of like a vote on 3 people that they trust the most from our class, and I was one of those people that they chose. So that was really nice, and so it was just the affirmation that other people thought that I was a trustworthy dentist in my field. So that was really nice.
And going off of that, can you recall any special patient stories?
So for one of the patients that come here, he is so grateful that we actually do provide treatment to him, and so he's much older, and he's so like appreciative. So it's just sort of like heartwarming, and also I don't feel like I'm worthy enough for the amount of thankfulness or gratitude that he expresses to us and the dental team. Yeah.
Last question. What is unique about the community that you serve?
The unique part of this community is that it's interesting because I've been living or a history of living in Southern California for a while now, and I didn't know with all the changes, rapid changes that we have in Korea, that still in Orange County there is a huge population of undocumented Koreans that come in, and also because of that they lack a lot of services that a normal society can provide for them. And so I'm surprised that they are still coming in, and there's a lot of people that do not have access to care. So yeah, that was surprising.
Good.
Okay.